right, welcome race fans. We are at Texas. We're starting fourth. I'm happy with that. We've got Jim and Stouffer and Branch in our team chat here.
All right, it's about that time. It's everybody's favorite track. Not really, but it's Mark's favorite track.
It's Mark's favorite track.
I despise this track.
It's no one else's.
125 laps, same rules applies as usual.
So it's an understeering mess.
It's in nice lap there, sir. Mark.
Means you need to. You
Greg,
need to have.
Quite surprising. Eric, good job.
Greg, that was surprising.
That's a really
yeah,
okay.
Guys,
guys, take it easy on the start.
Yeah, you got to be careful with entry here. That dictates everything. And as usual, Texas, I burn my tires up. So,
yeah.
Long runs
Stouffer,
won't be good to me.
In the back, just like me.
I think usually the last 10 laps, if it stays green,
so,
I end up falling back because I've overworn my tires.
Hey, we suck, so I'm sorry.
I haven't raced in a month. That's my excuse.
It is his excuse.
Pretty good excuse. You should be racing Thursdays, too.
Yeah, we can talk about that after race.
Great pull, Edson.
It's just one track I do despise. It's Sonoma in this car. I refuse to get in that road course.
I liked it. I didn't like that configuration.
Apart from Long Beach, that's like one of the best tracks for this car.
I really race I'd race Long Beach all day, every day, but not that track, no. Didn't it get repaved? Did it get a rescan or something?
I don't know, but how it is on iRacing, I love it. And everything.
The one I don't like is Sebring. All right, so it's 125 laps. It should be an easy two-stop race for everyone. I can't remember what I'm supposed to have my brake bias at. So, air temperature is low, but the track is still going up just because it's so sunny. Also, it's Texas.
Thanks, Dad.
So it's like 70, 74 degrees air temperature.
Starts on green. Good luck.
45.6 Celsius track temperature, which must be over 100. So, mission one off the start, keep the car safe. Keep the car safe.
I don't know if I stood up or not, Eric.
From my vantage point, that was netcode. There was like a yard in between you guys.
All right, survived lap one. Survived the first wreck.
I'll check to make sure.
No, I'm good, Matt.
You're a little slow, crew chief. He's already by me. Yep. First commercial break.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's.
Are they expected to be
I agree.
dominant, or is this a pleasant surprise? Joe coaches a girls' basketball team, and they are doing excellent this season. Do that again. Hello, Cake. She momentarily thought about coming by and then was like, nope.
It's like, I don't know. Where am I? What's going on?
Sign up. Sign up. Sign up.
Oh, Mark. Mark. Except I'm burning up my tires. Because that's what I do here. Got to do so much lifting. Yeah. You can see slightly got on the gas just a hair too early and had to feather back out of it. they're just pulling me along. Woo!
You alright, child?
Yeah, we're good.
I want rage.
Not today.
You're getting up here. Well, stop pulling everyone else up, though. Again, this is the wrong stage to be fighting guys that want just whole goal at this point is keep up with the lead pack. If you can save a bit more fuel than they do while still sticking with them, perfection. Alright, maybe I should try that higher line that Chris is, well, I've got time and no pressure behind me. Well, that's wrong.
Somebody send a clean pair of brown pants to my pit box.
I had the room, but I caught the apron.
I was gonna say, yeah, you clipped the apron on my screen.
Did you get damaged, Chris?
Yes, sir.
I believe in you, Jim. Also, did you just manually took a new front wing, right? No, Chris. You said you had damage. I assume it was a front wing.
No, Edson, there was nothing personal there. Just racing.
I'm looking at that red thing we're coming up on. That red marker on the right side. Right here, AAA sign. Alright, so I can be more aggressive with my weight jacker. Thought I was already being aggressive with my weight jacker.
Sign up.
I'm like on a gearbox. So you're telling me to tighten it.
Oh, yeah, negative weight jacker doesn't help. Still had my pit entry weight jacker. I think that's the first time I've caught that corner correctly. We are driving to a very specific fuel number. I mean, will it stay green the rest of the way? Probably not, but... always keep the fuel save in your back pocket. Oh, I thought you guys had touched. Boo! Jim! I was going to be able to one-stop this. Well, are you sure you got those pedals fixed? Like, set them back to linear? Correct. All right. So the chance that the fuel save is gone. But it didn't cost us anything to... don't know where I am in the standings in this league. As one of the admins, I should probably know where I think I've missed too many races. Oh, I was. I don't know what map 1 looks like. Oh, okay, that part I did know. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't even matter. I'm so far behind, I'm not on the score sheet. Same. That wasn't good. Don't mind me, I just momentarily forgot what track I was at.
All right, Chris.
Daniel did, I didn't. And I'm not 100% that Daniel actually did.
My bad. No, 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 no. Here you go. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it passed me. I'm damaged. No, 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 no. Come on, come on.
I think they're both damaged. Hugo just doesn't want to admit it. Wah! I want nothing to do with that. Nope. That was me noping the fuck out of that. Couldn't tell who that was. Oh, yes.
Did he just throw it in there on you, Stover?
Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah.
That was wild. I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing. I was like, ah, there they go.
Let's catch up, please. Pace car's already on the back stretch.
Yeah, it's almost at turn 3, slowing down for him now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Hugo. That was 100% on me.
Rough Fed already
Oh,
used
come
his
on,
fast
Joseph.
repair?
Be nice to Matt. After the race, we talk about.
Doing a damage check. Daniel, you can go ahead.
What's going on?
Yes, you were all scraped on your left side pod.
I love you.
Can I at least get dinner first?
Mean up? I'll buy you a dozen donuts.
You know what time it is, guys. So, just in case we can't make it, set ourselves up for a splash. I won't set ourselves up for tires. If it's green, no tires. If it's not, if... $117.
Oh, yeah, then you'll make wonders of me easy.
Stupid.
What the hell?
Sorry guys, same settings I was running all restarts before and it just snapped loose.
He had that thing that we discovered
Hey,
last
Forsythe,
restart
it's
where got loose coming out of 2.
I'll come down with you.
Just desperately trying to make fuel. $1.29, Chris. Nope. Yeah, we have to run like 1.21, so you're much happier at a full tank.
Yeah, I saw. Catch up here. If not, I'll delay it.
Beep, beep. Sorry, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Fifth gear is not a good restart gear.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
All my carefully crafted fuel numbers kind of got screwed up by having to catch back up. The desperation fuel saving is happening. So we make sure we stay on the inside. So if anyone gets together, they go up the track and away from us. That's the safest spot to be, is inside in a pack when it packs up like this. And this is just because everyone is desperately trying to make the fuel. was going to say, the question is, where is Wagner? And he's already up to 7th. Here comes the guy who doesn't have to care about fuel. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Just as I was like, alright, it's go time. My goodness. It's go time, but I have no tires left. Ah, I've burned out my tires. Perfect strat call, Matt. Yeah, I oversaved.
Oh, Nick. Oh my goodness.
So Craig, we're trying to figure out who had the most fuel up here. How much you have left?
2 liters. I saved too much.
I got 0.2 in the tank, same as Wagner.
I don't get to do this very often.
Well, don't run out of fuel doing it.
I just did.
All right.
You got a gas, Matt?
We came away with third. That's
Yep,
that's
no
a good
burnout.
result. I figured I could I mean, the right move was to pit. But if a caution had come out, that's the wrong move. Because if 10 laps in, 15 laps in, if a caution had come out, everyone would have gone back into the pits, including Matt. Because if Matt had tried to stay out on 15-lap-old tires, he would have got swallowed. So that's the gamble. I figured I could still get away with a podium. I was hoping Matt would get held up longer. New tires are powerful. What happened to Eric? Net code, lame. I liked that there were a couple different strategies we got to do throughout the race. That was nice. I think we're getting pulled up.
Number 99, Craig Forsythe, finishing in third. Craig, it was a up and down one tonight, I feel like, with the strategies. Can you fuel save? Can you not fuel save? And then there's times where it's like, okay, nope, this is just definitely a map one to the end. And it seemed like each caution, it kind of bounced between just full rich and like one stop, two stops. And then, oh man, this is going to be close. I mean, how much were you stressed in trying to figure out which strategy to make each caution there?
Well, yeah, I was after we had the first caution there, or I guess after we had the first pit cycle, I think we were like 99 laps, or we were basically 100 laps from the end, and I'm like, I could make this number work. And it was hard work to make it, but then we ended up getting the caution, which nullified that anyway. So I mean, there were so many. Then we got to actually have like some map one hard fighting, which that's we were just discussing in our team. Like there were so many different, like it was 3 different races in one race. You had like the how fast can you go race. You had the fuel save race. You had the pack race where everyone was hypermiling at the end. So yeah, no, I mean Matt made the right call. I knew he was going to go in because he was at the back, and I was like, that's the if it stays green, that's going to be the right call. And sure enough, he just started chewing his way through the field and just sort of danced his way by everyone because he never needed to fuel save and he had the fresh tires.
Yeah, Craig, I'm curious about the car setup tonight, if you can explain a little bit, because it seemed like no matter what, the low line in turn 3 and 4 seemed to be the way to go. But turn 1 and 2, I saw a lot of the low line working, and I saw a lot of the high line working. So was it mostly about nothing but clean air here? I talked about it a lot during the broadcast because that's just what I'm used to, but I'm curious just based on how the car was set up because everybody on the low line in turn 3 and 4 seemed to dominate no matter what. So I wonder if it was just very, very tight and you're using the banking a lot to try and make your way forward. So what can you say about the car setup tonight?
Yeah, well, it was very, very understeery. There was, I mean, we had a lot of weight jacker in it to compensate for it, and even that like 1-2. I mean, I power to the guys that are super fast consistently on that outside line. I am not. I can turn the odd good lap on that outside line. Otherwise, I make a mess of it. And like I think Schaus passed me. Like I was going nowhere. Mark passed me like I was going nowhere on the outside. It's just like those guys that can run that outside line and just hook it up. You can carry so much more speed. I mean, it's the inside line is the shorter line, but you're at such a speed disadvantage going down the straight if the person can hook up that top line properly. But yeah, in the end, it was all you had to have the clean air. The understeer was so strong that you had to have the clean air to get through 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was definitely, you could tell at times, and then there were times Andrew had mentioned too where everybody would chase the middle top, and then it was almost like the open line or the bottom line was the line to be in, because there's a point where Joe Branch got 2 for 1 because everybody just kind of got stacked up in that middle top in the dirty air. And so yeah, like you said, there's times where it was a guessing game. But yeah, there's a couple times we were watching a few drivers, and I mean, I didn't expect to see that kind of rim riding here at Texas.
No, you had to. I mean, running the low line, you had to be extremely careful on your your steering input on corner exit, because it's so easy to loop the car on because you've got so much wheel input trying to make that corner. And yeah, you basically, I tell people, it's like you're basically point at the wall. Like if you point your car at the outside wall, that's how you don't spin. But you also need not to not run into the guy who's rim riding the outside line, because he's gonna be on your outside. So there's this, you have to figure out, am I going to need to feather the throttle to not, steamroll into the side of the guy on the outside. That was a good race. It turned into a really good race, and I gotta say, good on Matt for winning the race. That's a long time coming for him.
How many times do you steer to the outside wall and hope that no cars on the outside wall that you're going to run into, though?
Oh, so that's the worst.
That's the thing you have to worry about.
When you suddenly get that car outside and you were not ready for that, and you suddenly have to add the steering input in, lift off the gas, and hope like hell they go by. Yeah.
It was a great job tonight, Craig, able to get that podium tonight. So yeah, I mean, great job. Like I said, it was a lot to be working through. It sounds like with the high track temperature, tough setup, with just the way the track and everything was tonight. So great job getting that podium. And as always, definitely want to give you that floor for any thanks and shout outs for that spot tonight.
No, I got to thank Jim and everyone at 4D Racewear. I mean, Chris and Joe were in the chat tonight. Jim didn't have a good result tonight, but me and Joe did, and Chris had side pod damage, so he was struggling there towards the end. And then no, I mean, everyone here at Area 51, because yeah, Edson was on the pole. We had a whole good field of good driving tonight. I had an enjoyable time tonight.
That was a blast to watch, Craig. So great job tonight, man. Look forward to seeing you for the rest of the way. Not too far to go, crazily enough, but go enjoy this one, and look forward to seeing you up on track again here soon, sir.
You betcha, Kyle. You betcha, Andrew. Stay safe.
Yep, take care.
All right. Where were we? We need to get you doing laps. He did hit the apron. I don't like this blimp. Far chase. All right, so Chris is going to the outside. Edson is trying to squeeze him low. I both wouldn't have made this move to below on lap 22, but I also wouldn't have defended it on lap 22. It's just like It's lap 22. We got like 3 pit cycles to go. That's fine. So there was a touch there that sent him. That little touch right there. So Edson sent Edson up a bit, but it sent Chris down below the apron. So that's, and then he slid and net code. Probably would have touched regardless though. All right, what else do we have? Wall tap coming up. I think next week is patch week, so yes. Jim says he just needs to get more laps in the car. He's 2 out of practice. So this is what I was saying there, where coming here, you need to be pointing the car towards the outside wall. And he's trying to turn the car. If we go into the cockpit, he's already sliding. So he should be pointed over there. And yeah. No one else, no one else, no one else. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but if you're going to crash, only crash yourself. I just saw your crash, Jim. Too much steering input, too much weight jacker. Woo! Did that damage. I started having to go up to plus 20 towards the end of the race. I needed the car to turn, and it was not wanting to turn. Actually, that reminds me, what... Tires aren't even hot? They're worn, though. But that's normal for me. I burn tires at this track, as I said at the start. Hey, can I give you a call back in 5? Sure. Thanks. Oof. Oh. So which track are we doing instead? Was it Auto Club I heard? Okay, Auto Club's not. Auto Club's a relaxing track. Is that wrong to say? We're doing Auto Club on Thursday. We all thought it was Dover. Dover's later in the season. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How did the inside car... I'm shocked. I would have assumed Chris would spin and Raph would keep going. It was a perfectly timed caution. You were at the back of the pack. You made the decision I wanted to make, but was too far up to be able to make it. That's just mad in chat now. It was just a matter of it staying green, and it did. That was all you needed to win this race. As long as it stayed green, you were going to win this thing. The fuel save number was required us to be slow, and you didn't have to give a crap about that. It didn't like that. I hate it when it does this. Were there any good wrecks towards the end? I don't remember. No, because then we'd stay green. This is it, green to the end. All right, so there we go. Result was third. All right, we will be back tomorrow for Horizon, and then Thursday for Elite. So until then, I hope you enjoyed.